In a country that was declared a Christian nation and abiding by the set standards of the Bible which God gave us. You shall not kill is among the 10 commandments. But why is it that today this is losing context in our motherland? Obviously, we all know the aspects of Ubuntu, and we all know from the Constitution that no one is above the law. But why is it that we are taking the law in our own hands and killing our brothers and sisters, burning them to death? Well, we are condemning this act, for it doesn't represent our humanity and doesn't paint a good picture of us citizens of this loved nation where peace, love, and joy is supposed to dwell in. Welcome to it. This is 15 minutes of infotainment. My name's Mr. TM, the Afroman. Let's get into our first video right here on 15 minutes of infotainment.
Ona siku chitika kunja kuchikoni yatawa atu wango pana kupeteka na wopanda chifundo kanisa panda bake mara mwabete tana ambuya nati umukonde msako monga utigondela disakulite mtendele kama kamsanje ono God is elu yaditela Dimufuse Yesu Inkoso yantendela Tabwezeletsa chikondi Malamake Mifamo zitiko nane Tilebe kezane Miria tuya mwino Tusaigo mtongo Zikoni gila tutonse Tinkale ya mozi whether uli mubulaki indian kala timo tufude twababaye katana tuilalwa ukwimbaya nawe moya mapolitician bonso opposition na mweba ni mu government imwe kwikatana feno kutemwana notulu bulimpa sasenentu lubundi twakane village tikalipia Egypt Tunisia Ivory Coast na ngumwebe na Cote d'Ivoire na kwangwango ifya palange lesa tupepa umowine leso wa chikuku leso wa kutemwa imotu ibaba kuikatana Kasi Yeah, kasi To the moon nani kasi Yeah, ay, listen Babushikuninndala batamatu yali kuchibi kapokola pa speed down then we saw you go pilo etindale never mailo body pa neighbor spraying the chemical baby gafya mikola ni labor yana madezi nshende ntino kufila kubantu kupwala le taila momukosha pashidi no mulandi the innocent ebalefu emilo pafeshileswa papako in case why sanga mundi ine pressure allo ela ichalo tachidi posefu apatudi tepo Washamo tushemo preacher man say careful lubudi dwamu mupashi iseni kucheche wanze mukati
Thank you for still staying with us right here on 15 minutes of Infotainment. On the digest today, we are digesting it off with the film guru who happens to be Mr. Yoweli Chungu. He is a TV and film producer. We'll be getting more of him right here on 15 minutes of Infotainment. Mr. Yoweli, welcome to Celebrities Digest.
Thank you.
Great to have you on our show.
Thank you so much.
All right, so here always we like starting our show on a lighter note. Quickly, in a single sentence, how do you describe what you do?
I paint moving pictures.
All right, so after all that inspiration in the film industry, what would you say is your mission statement?
So my personal mission statement goes like this. We are global minds in one space. And our mission is to contribute to developing a film industry that will become sustainable and contribute to a creative economy for Zambia, Africa, towards a global platform.
So how do you describe your personal style of film?
Okay. I use my life and experiences to tell stories that I believe inspired from real life situations, and I like to have conversations about various aspects of life. So my storytelling is based on the years I've lived on earth and the experiences and the series of events that I have gone through, positive and negative.
From expert analysis, you've been in the film industry for a couple of years now. Would you say as Zambians we've portrayed our history so much to globalize it to the continent and the globe at large?
I think that the issue, first of all, before you talk about history, is that as Zambian storytellers, when I say storytellers, it could be music, fashion, food, film, like us. We have quite a lot of areas that we haven't yet tackled. Okay, and one of them you've mentioned is the history. History is very important because without history, I don't think we have a chance to shape up a proper structured future. In that we're in the present, so we always have to stop and interrogate the past, you know, in order to project a future. And because we haven't really done that, there's so much history that keeps on going down the drain here in Zambia, you know, and everyone else is now trying to do a copycat paste of No One But You or some other show that we've seen, and that is very scary for me. That is very scary as a storyteller, but there's so many things, and I think it also starts with specialization. We need to understand that when it comes to storytelling, film is so diverse. We need people who can master, the word is master the art of telling romantic stories, master the art of telling action stories, master the art of telling dramatic stories, even historical stories. I don't have to do all of those. So there could be other people who just have an interest with history. And the best way of documenting in this time and age is through film or film. You know, so if you love history and you love films and you love TV, I think you need to venture into that area and try and document our history through film. Yeah.
Right, from your undigested thought, what is your current assessment of the Zambian film industry?
First and foremost, I will get shot for me to answer this, but I do not believe that we have a film industry. We don't even have a TV industry yet.
Are you telling me?
I'm telling you, South Africans don't have a film industry. They have a TV industry, and it's still growing. So for us, I've always seen us as a community of aspiring filmmakers. What? Let's take for example, we're right here in Avondale, YCF. Here's a small group of aspiring filmmakers. You go the other side of town, there's Oas Mwape with his group. You go on the other side, there's Frank Sibuko and his group. So for me, I always see the film industry, I'll use it the way we always have to say it, but I do not believe it's an industry. We are a group of, a community of aspiring filmmakers. Why? Because we don't have the proper structure to call it an industry. An industry has the economic side, has the moolah coming in. And yes, now in the last 5 years, things have changed. People are now earning money, good money in filmmaking. People are doing some amazing things, but we're still not yet there because we're not organized yet to be called an industry.
All right, so throwing it back to the aspect of storytelling in the country, you have an amazing production that is running currently on Zambezi Magic titled UBUNTU. Briefly, what is the inspiration behind UBUNTU?
It's just the humanness. I get inspired by the little things that make us humans. Most of them are usually flaws. We have a lot of flaws as humans. Some people don't realize they're arrogant, some people don't realize they're selfish, some people are insecure. So it's those little things that inspire me to want to tell this story. Though the origins is I started developing this concept in 2012.
Wow.
When I was at my friend's place and we were in his bedroom and we just had a conversation about his life. He had gone through a series of events. I was kicked out, I was homeless at that point. I had been rejected by my father and I was homeless. And it was so amazing to see that in Africa, because his mother just told me, you are my son now. So I find that after going through a series of events that I went through, you know, being homeless, I was stuck, I was confused about who I was as a person. I lost track of my life. I became like a train wreck. I was an emotional roller coaster bomb ready to explode. And my friends came through for me in that time, and I realized the importance of Ubuntu, which means I am who I am because you are who you are. So what I do to you affects everybody. You know, it affects the entire human race. And so yeah, the idea was born, but it's really born also from the family, inspired by a family that is dysfunctional and they do not know how to communicate with each other.
I like that. I really like that. All right, so here we like ending our interviews with a random hotspot.
Okay.
I ask you 3 questions randomly surrounding Zambia. You're a storyteller. I must believe that you've done a lot of research about Zambia.
Let's see.
And expect you to answer each one of them under 30 seconds.
Okay.
All right. We start?
Yes.
Cool. What does orange on the Zambian national anthem stand for?
It represents the copper. Yes, the wealth of Zambia.
That's awesome. On which day, month and year was Lusaka declared the capital city of Zambia?
I do believe it was 1913, if I'm not mistaken, 1913?
So that's in May 1935.
35, not, okay, that's something else, yes.
Oh, yeah.
35.
The last question, I want you to fill in this blank space. Dash was a Zambian label who rebelled against the Zambian government in the regime of Dr. Kenneth Kaunda.
Mushala.
Before I even finished the question.
he was who he was. He was you know, he was who he was. And I know that there's a series. I followed that story. So you see the importance of telling these stories. At least I know it was Mushala.
That's really awesome. Thank you so much for making
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And after that post-mortem on the film industry here in Zambia, we come to the end of 15 minutes of Infotainment. Thank you so much for sparing time to catch up on the show today. My name is Mr. TM, the Afroman, on behalf of my director and camera personnel, Ayo Daka. It's not in 15 minutes, turn it off. Till next week, Chapo Hafi.
Game for now.